Ken, do you insist on videotaping? I thought we talked about that.
Yeah, we did, and my position is the same as it was, Dan.
So I'm going to ask the committee how the committee feels about that. So those, I thought we decided there was no videotaping because the ground rules that are originally set up, Ken, you violated those agreements.
No, I didn't, Dan.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
In our opinion, you did.
Well, in my opinion, I didn't.
I'm going to
So,
ask this committee if you want to proceed with Ken videotaping. And if it's okay with you guys, we'll go ahead. If it's not, we'll ask Ken to stop, and if he doesn't want to stop, we'll call it a meeting. So please raise your hand if you're in favor of Ken videotaping this committee meeting. All right, the meeting's not going to proceed until you stop.
well, that's fine with me.
All right, call the deputy and have him removed from this meeting.
This is an open meeting law. I think it's really important.
Maybe a cell phone.
Well,
Keep that in
I
mind.
have a number. Do you guys have a number for there?
No, I'm sure we can get it. Yeah, I have it.
So what's the basis that you're doing this, Dan?
Because you violated the agreement that we had, you edited and you take comments out of context and you're trying to influence this committee.
Rick, I have the number.
That's hardly the basis for saying that I can't video a public meeting. Okay, well, you know,
I guess we're all sitting here, aren't we? Just listening anyway. There's so many people. What's the difference?
Well, instead of everybody pushing so hard on their sides, let's give a little bit. We'd love to have you stick around, Ken. Just put the camera away. The video would be fine. I think we start pushing too hard one side or the other. Nothing's getting done. As you can see, nothing's getting accomplished.
did you notice that Tuesday night, no one supported the effort you worked on for 21 meetings? Did it ever occur to you that a big part of that was because you didn't have transparency, you didn't talk to the public, you didn't get public input in the putting together of that draft? You know, that's why it blew up in your face. Dan, you're trying to railroad something through here that people don't want.
We actually allowed people to attend everything, we just didn't want videotaping.
But you don't let people convey it to other people, and that's the problem, okay? And how many people could attend every one of those meetings? I think Betts has the best record of anyone, and I don't think she attended every one of them. So, you know, this is just more of the same with you people. I can't believe you can't learn anything. It's like you don't learn anything, that you ought to be transparent and engage the public in this kind of thing. I mean, if you don't like what the video, and Dan, I'm tired of you saying we manipulated the video. The video was on there. It was exactly what we recorded at the meeting.
You edited it.
And I didn't even put the video on where you look so bad, you know, just out of courtesy to you.
Oh,
So,
thanks, Ken, I appreciate that.
well, I'm glad you appreciate it. You should appreciate a lot of things we do.
So anyway, back to the mineral extraction.
Why don't you just have your meeting and discuss? What are you trying to hide? My gosh.
There's not trying to hide anything, there's all kinds of...
Sure you are.
What's it?
And what's wrong with videotaping?
We stated what?
It's an open meeting.
Is it an open meeting, Teresa? You were going to provide me with a document one time from your attorney. It's funny because not everybody in here is staff.
But the public is present, sir. How can you say it's not open to the public?
It is open to the public.
He just said it. He said something different.
It's a staff meeting, but certainly we allow you to sit here and listen.
And Minnesota, if it's an open meeting law, you can video it. What are we calling Sam Yount, the new county attorney? How does that sound? Sam says I can't video it, I won't. How's that?
Good idea.
It works for me.
Well, after having open meetings, it would be highly irregular after setting precedent to close the meeting, would it not?
It's
The
not
meeting is
closed,
not
Chairman.
closed.
But
We
he
had
just said it. We could if we wanted. You just said that.
Has anybody called the sheriff?
Why don't you call Sam Yount? He's the county attorney. He can give us the legal advice here.
Would you do that? Call. Yeah, I'll get it home.
How's that, Ken?
Well, you're prime exhibit A in conflict of interest, Rick, so
No, I
Just
just
go call the
wanted
sheriff for it.
Call the attorney.
Sheriff.
If we had a mining company here, Ken, doing what you were doing right now, you would be screaming at the top of your lungs.
Are you kidding?
You're trying to influence this committee.
I would love to have the mining companies
Oh.
engaged in public discussion. What we heard Tuesday night is that most of the mining companies in this county do not want to get thrown under the bus for your efforts to allow frac sand mining. Did you read the comments from Crucos in the website? You know,
We're not going to put up with this, no.
you're not putting up with it
No, I'm
because you're
putting up
losing
with
the
your-
argument,
with your
Dan. That's your problem.
Conspiracy theories and your garbage.
The garbage I read on the county website, so.
Your chair's over here.
Ken, get out of the doorway so a lady can get in here.
Sorry.
Hello. How are you?
I gave her my chair already, so.
Welcome.
Actually, Mary, you can sit over here. That's Rick.
No, that's all right, I'll sit here.
That's Rick's place. He's got his stuff here.
I gather this might be a bad time for me to call down and find out where that fellow went with my espresso.
Donna, why don't you walk down and ask Sam Yount to come up here?
Where is he?
The county, oh, you have to go to the Criminal Justice Center. I think it'd be great to have an opinion from our new county attorney as to whether or not this is an open meeting.
I did contact MCIT, and it is an open meeting, but we can set the parameters of the meeting. And the parameters were set with public is welcome to attend, but no videotaping.
Why would we be able to videotape a county board meeting, Teresa, and not this meeting?
We do videotape the county board meetings.
I know, and so why shouldn't we be able to video this meeting?
Because the parameters of this particular meeting was set up without videotaping.
But you couldn't do that at a county board meeting. Why do you think you can do it at this meeting?
That's the opinion I got from MCIT, who is
And you were always going
legal
to
advice.
give me a written copy of that, but you never did.
Well, I could. I just didn't bring anything along today.
Well,
Do you have a nice weekend?
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
Well, no,
nice to
I'm
see you.
sick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nice to see you last week. I saw you at that one place. That was nice. Very nice. Well, we could have eating at that location. Food is good. I spend so much time cooking at home. Do you know what time they serve till? What time do they close? I've been making my own kefir lately. You know, get the Ruth and I have the kefir starter, and we pour
The yogurt.
we make our own on the counter. It's delicious, really. Very healthy,
That is good.
probiotic.
That is good.
And for the price of what probiotics is these days, you make your own.
Do you make,
Kombucha too.
Jeremy, do you make kefir like you do yogurt?
Yes, it's from the Caucasus Mountains. If somebody
So you
gets,
just have the starter?
you have the starter and you get a stainless steel sieve.
I thought it had to be plastic.
No, it must be stainless steel. I have a whole thing. I could send you the review and the whole history of the Caucasus Mountains of how this kefir came. You need a glass jar, a piece of cheesecloth or something to keep it. You put the kefir starter in, the granules, whatever, kernels, and then you pour, preferably organic milk, but it doesn't have to be organic. They're sort of like having a pet. They're alive, and they feed off the sugars in the milk. And so you leave it on the counter for 2 or 3 days. Just can't let it turn pink. And you take it and you pour it into the stainless steel sieve into a rendering bowl, push it through, and put that in the fridge. It's a bit sour for my liking, but Ruth puts all kinds of frozen bananas and strawberries and fruits. It makes the world's greatest smoothie. It's really terrific stuff.
Yeah, we do it quite a bit, but we always use plastic stuff.
Yes, you should use glass. I think you'll be.
Well, I mean, glass jars had always been a plastic strainer. Somebody
Oh.
once said that the steel, something about, well, I suppose stainless is probably all right.
Stainless, yeah, as long as it's stainless, it's fine. Yeah, for some reason in the research, but the health benefits are quite interesting. There aren't that many studies out yet, but it's great. The other thing that I didn't think I'd like was the scobies. You get the SCOBY, you get a big glass jar, you go to the Walmart or the Target or whatever, and you brew the tea, let it cool, and you pour the tea in, and it makes the kombucha, which is very expensive in the store.
We do that too. Yeah.
Do you make that kombucha? Delicious.
Yeah.
You mix different things into it.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
So, much better than going home and cracking a beer, you know.
Oh, I don't know.
Actually, before meetings like this, we should all sort of do a kumbaya and sort of knock back some kombucha, and we could all hold hands and have a chat. But if anybody would care, like to have a kefir starter, they can see me after class. As long as they don't get arrested for speaking out of turn. Bob, would you like to have a kefir starter, perhaps? Do you like yogurt, Bob?
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get you one.
It hasn't for a long, long time.
I have an idea to increase one's fiber as well.
I think the other floors
Possibly
do.
more than little Metamucil.
He's coming.
Who's coming?
The county attorney?
Oh, great.
On his way. Second floor, criminal justice building. Yeah, far end.
Five closest farmways.
They're all in a raid.
Pretty views.
It's weird being on the bluff now since I live in that house.
Oh, yeah. You live down in the valley, do you?
Seeing walls.
I work for the state. Yeah, as chairman of the county planning commission. I don't know everybody.
All right, if you don't work for the county, can you please leave?
What's your basis for that, Sam?
I'm just gonna ask you to leave, Ken, if you can do that, please.
No, Sam, this is a
Taxpayers.
vital importance to citizens
What I would
of the
ask you to
county.
do then is that I would ask you to come over to my office. Anybody
No,
works
no,
for the
Sam,
county
Sam,
city
Sam,
meeting,
Sam,
go to
Sam,
my office.
Sam, wait, Sam,
Okay.
let's discuss
Go to
this
my
a little.
office. Sheriff,
Wait a second, that's not.
Sam,
That's illegal.
Teresa, that's not right. We're supposed to be listening as a.
Business,
supposed to be
Teresa, you're making this.
now who's he asking to come over to his office? Who's he asking to come to his office, us or the committee?
It was an open meeting, but it could not be videotaped, was our.
It can be videotaped.
I wanna talk to my,
The county employees or?
county employees are in there.
All right. Okay, but the planning commission members aren't county employees, are they, Sam?
I just wanna talk, I'm just gonna talk to people.
Sam, the issue is whether citizens have a right to participate in a public meeting. Come on, Sam.
It's a public meeting for all of the citizens.
Why don't we have a
We
right, Sam?
to be here. We have a right to videotape it.
Justin, is the president of doing this?
Well, Sam, can we come to this meeting? Sam? Sam, can we come to this meeting?
Alright. You guys have a meeting, right?
Why do I think they're punting? Because they know they don't have the law on their side. This is funny.